TGIF.
Yoo-hoo!
TGIF, everybody. We made it through another week together. I don't know how we keep doing it, but here we are.
We're having summer. What are y'all having?
Oh my gosh.
For one hot minute. Well, I shouldn't say that. We're in between.
We go
Nature.
like, I don't know if you've ever been to Minnesota, but any seasonal change, which is about half the year,
Yeah.
we can go from 90 degrees to 40 degrees in like 12 hours. So we gotta be ready. You gotta be ready, head on a swivel.
On your toes.
For Mother Nature coming at ya. I hope you all had a great week. I hope you enjoyed our podcast this week. We just did a little catch up. Just all of you, the OGs, us, the OGs. We've had a few guests. Yeah, we just needed to catch up. And I have a bone to pick with Becky.
What?
Because I was like, you know what? Everybody was asking about stories, memory lane. Let's share memory lane about, wake up in style. And she's like, great idea. So I say, Becky, what were your favorite memories about Wake Up in Style? And she
tormenting you, I think.
She
is
said
what came
basically
to mind.
tormenting me and always being late to my shows. And then she started asking me questions about the people I've worked with.
I speak on your behalf. We have questions. We expect answers.
I have questions for you. I listened back and I was like, I've been bamboozled. She bamboozled me.
I don't know how we got on it, but I started thinking about the boys. Like we don't give the boys their due. So we did a little Donnie, we did a little Dimitri.
Yes. So if you just want to catch up with all of us, a good old-fashioned conversation, even if you haven't watched us previously on the shopping networks, it's a great conversation about the people that we've worked with.
Yes.
And did anybody listen to the story about me and Connie Kunkel and Donny Osmond?
I love it so much. It's
Never in a million years did I think I would have a story that starred Connie Kunkel, Donny Osmond, and me in basically a 25-year cycle.
But if you ever wondered if you were in the right place, it's things like that. Little universal nudges.
Yes.
This is coming to completion.
So if you didn't have a chance to listen to that, of course, So Happy You're Here podcast is where we visit. We usually, almost always, have our episode up and running on Wednesdays. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, any podcast platform that you like listening to.
Yeah.
And here's the thing that we've noticed. Thank you for all the listens. Our downloads and our listens have surpassed any of my dreams.
Yes.
I mean, thank you, thank you, thank you. But if you could, would you also subscribe?
So on some platforms it'll say follow, on some it'll say subscribe.
Yes.
But just push that button that says you're sort of like in this tribe, you want to hear from us more often.
That helps us on the back end.
Yes.
And so that would really help us with everything else that we're trying to accomplish. And everything's free. You don't pay for anything. There's no obligation, nothing. You don't have to listen. You can subscribe and literally never listen, like my best friend Anna.
We just had a friend, I'm going to call him out, Rob. I'm saying your name. He just texted and said, I just listened to my first episode. Now, mind you, we're on episode 28.
We started in November, Rob and Anna. We started in November. Pretend. Put it on 2 times and listen to it like...
That's what I do to my kid's phone. I just push play and walk away.
Just listen quick.
Yes.
Come on. No, we tease you, but if you could subscribe, that will help us. And then, of course, we have Saturday, tomorrow. We're doing celebration season.
Yeah.
We each picked a go-to dress that we personally love, and we're going to present those to you tomorrow morning on our Saturday morning series called Our Favorite Fashion Finds. That uploads to YouTube, and then we put it on my Facebook page that you're watching here as soon as we figure out technology.
We have had, the gremlins have been out, y'all. I mean, IT.
We have tech support. We have an editor for our podcast. So we're kind of lucky that we just get to dump it all to him. Thank you, Garrett. Now, one would think we could post a normal video on Facebook. Guys, I don't know what's wrong with us. If you watched last Friday, we couldn't get anything up. So I'm like, Becky, I was in New York City. Becky was at home in the 90-degree sun. I'm like, let's just record our FaceTime and catch up because we like to catch up with all of you.
Guys, yes.
That's what this is about. We love this community. So I'm standing out. I was actually in Chelsea, New York City in Chelsea. And I'm screaming into the phone because it was raining outside on the sidewalk. And she's in a bathing suit, but it looked like she was nude, at her pool. So we're screaming and talking for, I'd say 10, 15 minutes. And we were like, golden. What a great solution. Nailed it. So I go to post it to say hi to everybody, catch everybody up on what's going on in the weekend.
Right.
There's zero sound.
No audio.
Not a lick.
So
Not
we
a-
would have had to go in and screen record the screen recording.
Yes. So, yep, it was
But we posted it anyway.
not a taxi cab horn, not a hey, hello.
Maybe it's for those lip readers. You know how the lip
Yeah.
readers go in and...
Exactly. But, you know, I still took about 10 seconds of it and posted it because, listen, if we're going to be good for girlfriends, we have to be honest about who we are.
Warts and all.
Yep, we have to be honest. Our faults and our one or two. What are they called? Not a fault. What's the opposite of fault?
Strengths.
Yeah, see, I don't even have one to speak of. So anyway, we just want to check in and make sure you knew what was coming up on Saturday and on Wednesday. Make sure you had a great week.
And you guys had a nice Mother's Day.
We had a wonderful Mother's Day. I hope you all had a Mother's Day. How about you guys?
We had a lovely time.
You got to see your kids and your mom?
Kids. You know what? This is a clutch move for those of you that don't have a gift in a pinch. Go get a full-service car wash for your loved one.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Brought back my whip. It was inside, outside.
Yes.
I'm telling you. I mean, I started to weep. It was
Yeah.
lovely.
Way to go, Benny. That's a
good
great
gift.
one.
Yeah.
And we hope you all had a great Mother's Day. I don't know if you saw, my mom and I were in New York City for the weekend. We were seeing my brother-in-law.
And was the show great?
Yes, my brother-in-law is a swing in the Broadway show Gypsy with Audra McDonald. So we were really fingers crossed that he was going in. But unfortunately, everybody was healthy and well, so he didn't need to go in. But we still got to see the show, and then he took us backstage afterwards. Audra McDonald, if you've never seen her, is talk about a force of nature.
Brilliant.
So we had a lovely time, but I do want to recognize all of you. If Mother's Day stinks for you,
Yeah.
we love you. We're here for you. I think a lot of people celebrate Mother's Day, but then also there's always a little longing in everybody's hearts,
Yeah.
no matter if it's somebody who has passed or you're waiting for being that mom or being that grandma. You know, it can also be a really hard day. So I do want to recognize that and
Absolutely.
make sure you know that we're sending all of our love.
Yeah.
Yeah. But otherwise, I'm happy you all, I hope you had a great day celebrating yourself or each other
Really
and
sweet.
with friends and family. And
It's upon us though, celebration season. Here we go. Party, party, party.
get your engines ready.
Get your
Here it
dresses ready.
Get your dresses ready. So we'll see you tomorrow morning for our Saturday morning fashion series here and on YouTube.
Mhm.
Wednesday is when our new podcast episodes drop, but if you need to go back and listen to any of them or missed out on any,
Do you have any suggestions? Do you have any favorites?
I do.
In the back catalog.
I have favorites. I
Okay.
think our number one was good.
Yeah.
We didn't know what we were.
Nope.
What did we do? We did not know what we were doing.
Mm-mm.
We had no idea what we were doing. But
Right
number one is
before
pretty funny.
Thanksgiving. So now we're at 6 months.
Yeah. So I think number one's good. Number 19 is my most embarrassing moment of my life.
There will be a time when we can't remember these numbers, but for right now, it's burned in your brain.
But one of the reasons it's my favorite is because witnessing Becky's reaction in the moment, just her laugh makes me laugh. So if I can tune out how embarrassing I am and just listen to her laugh.
It's a big payoff, you guys.
I like our New Year's Day one, January 1st.
Yes.
I think that was like 1820, somewhere around there.
And
Melissa Miner, Patrick Richardson, the Laundry Evangelist, of course, Sam Sabora. Any of our guests were great.
Yeah.
Do you have any ones that stick out?
Oh gosh, I've loved parts of all of them. I think it's just fun to go back, cleaning the house. I just push go.
Yeah.
And they just roll.
Yeah. Yeah. And it sounds like a lot of people are listening back still because every week we get kind of like we get a note, an update of how it's going, and it sounds like most people are going back and listening, or
Fun.
So
Really fun.
anyway, listen at your leisure if you want. If you don't want to, no big deal. Just subscribe anyway.
Yes, please.
Just subscribe. All right, we love you and we adore you. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much. Love you too, Bex.
Love you.
Bye.